What's up, ladies and gents in YouTube land? Oni here. I just want to talk about feminism real quick and how much I despise women that are feminists because I feel like they think that they're special and they need to be treated special, but yet they hate their. I think feminists hate because they're women. I think they wish they were born men because I think they're jealous. I think they have penis envy. That's what they used to say about women. Like a lot of women that are angry, the reason why they're angry is because they got penis envy, especially women that hate men. They got penis envy. They wish they had a penis. That's why they always want to have masculine traits. All these feminists, they want to have, they look up to masculine things. Having a career, like a big time job. That's why they all want to brag about their fucking PhDs, because they think that's why men brag about them, because men think they're special. No, men brag about the PhDs so they can get chicks. That's why they do that. Men don't give a shit about having a PhD. They only do it so they can get women. Because if you got a PhD, that means you make a lot of money, which means it's easier to get a wife or a girlfriend, a woman to stick around, because she knows you got money and you're successful. In this kind of society, in civilized society, that's what men have to do, because the hunting and gatherer thing is gone. We can't fight for supremacy like we used to do. That's how you used to get mates when we were more wild and free. You would fight the other men in the tribe to get the best mates, because the best fighter was the best protector and the best hunter, and he could bring in more food to home. So the women would go with that guy. And they wasn't picky about it either. They didn't care if the guy looked good or not. They knew he could protect them. That's why they went with him. All these feminists, they put everything that makes a woman special down. Women's gifts, like being a nurturer, being a caregiver. They hate that. They go against nature. They don't like it because they really think men are where it's at, really. That's why they hate men so much, because they're jealous of men. That's why I don't like feminists. Why can't you you can be a damn mother. You can produce other little humans. That is amazing. That's a gift. That's a gift from God. God made you a woman for a reason. You're supposed to be the best of humanity. Women are supposed to be the best of humanity. They're supposed to be the carers, the nurturers, the people who when you get sick and are about dead, your mother takes care of you, or your wife takes care of you, brings you back from the brink of death. Women are caregivers. That's what they're supposed to be by nature. They're supposed to be the nurturers and the loving ones, the understanding ones, the ones who look at things differently than the dad does. Because the dad is supposed to be fight, kill, let's do this. Let's fight, kill, war. Fight, kill, war. That's what the man's supposed to do. Which in civilized society, that don't happen that much. There is war and there's fighting and killing sometimes, but it ain't like that no more. And they're trying to demasculate men because the feminists, they want to be the man. That's why they act the way they do. They want to be the man. They want to be the husband. They want the husband to be the wife. That's why a lot of these feminists want the men to take their last name. Bullshit, I'm not doing that fucking shit. I'd be goddamn if I want to do that shit. God can just open up the pits of hell and swallow me whole if I am not ever going to fucking do that shit. No. That is my name. I'm a male. That's my family line. That's my lineage. And my children are going to have my lineage. The girl, if we have a daughter, she can have your last name if that's the way you feel about it, because her name's going to change anyways when she gets married anyways. But any son should have his father's last name if the father's around. If the father's not around, then fuck him. The mother can. My mother gave me her last name because my dad wasn't around, so I got my mother's last name. And I'm glad I did, because my grandfather was like my dad. He raised me. Him and my grandma raised me. And I'm glad to have their last name. You know, but that's the whole point what I'm trying to make. Feminists, I think most of these feminists hate being women, and they hate other women that are feminine and like being feminine and like being women and have good attitudes and positive about things, because that's what women are supposed to be, are the positive go-getters, you know, trying to bring everybody's spirits up, not bringing people down. That's how women normally act and supposed to act. You know, that's how women are supposed to behave. Well, they don't have to behave. There's always tomboys in the group anyways. They always have been since the beginning of time. There's always been tomboys, I reckon. Because when I was growing up, they were tomboys. And some of the mothers would try to get their daughters out of that when they start, which normally when they become teenagers, they normally grow out of that anyways, unless they're a lesbian, then they normally stay like that. Now, not all tomboys are lesbians either, though, if they stay like that. I know some girls that were tomboys still when they were older, and they liked men, but, you know, they normally got along a lot better with their husbands than the more feminine women, because the feminine wanted the man to always do what she wanted, which that's a lot of that feminist shit coming in, to why they want their husband to be more sensitive and all that bunch of shit. How about let's just be humanist? How about that? How about men be men, women can be women, and that can be okay. Men can do their thing. Men don't have to be act like women. How about we just do like we used to do? And I think we used to get along a lot better. How about you let women do their thing and men understand, well, they're women. That's why they do the things they do. And women should go, well, they're men. That's why they do the things they do. That's why they're not as sensitive, because they got to be a man. Why don't we just do that and let people be people and quit listening to these crazy fucking feminists that hate men because they're jealous of them, because they want to be the one with the penis, and they can't have the penis, and they're mad. They can have a penis, which their husband's penis, but I mean, they want one for their own. They want the testosterone. They want the nuts. They want to have the bulk. But the thing is, they don't want to be trans, though, see? They still want to be women, but they want to act like men. And that's why some of these women that do this, you know, that go out and be the breadwinners, don't live as long. And the men, the house husbands, some of them are living a little bit longer than their wives. Because that's why women used to live longer, because women didn't have to deal with the stress of going out and working every day like the man had to do. Didn't have to put up with the traffic, the boss, all the bullshit that comes with being, you know, working in an office or working in a job, at a real job like a construction site or something like that. And that's just the way I'm thinking about stuff. I feel like I'm kind of right about this. I feel like this is more like a factual thing than an opinion, but it is my opinion. I can't prove it, but it just seems like the way shit just gets shaped out, like the way some of them feminists act, to me seems like that's what they believe. They don't say it, but you can just tell it the way they do. Some of the things they say, the way they act and behave. And a lot of the feminists, they do idolize male things, like way males do things. But they act like that's not a male trait, that's a female trait. No, bitch, that's a male trait. You're trying to act like it's a female trait because you really want to be a man and you want your husband to be the sissy bitch. That's fine. Get you a sissy bitch husband. That's why you're not happy, and that's why you're so fucking frustrated. You can't change your biology. You are what you are. You can try to make yourself into an illusion of something you're not, and you can kind of maybe pass, but you're still who you are. You can't change your DNA, at least not yet. Science might make it to where they can morph people into other sexes or whatever later on in the future. I don't know. They might be DNA manipulation. Who knows what they'll do in the future. But that's just my 2 cents. So, be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. See ya.